it's been transformational in our business.
You're not just guided, but you're supported.
Just like feeling a sense of community.
Core to my entire career trajectory.
It is rigorous, but it's also going to take your organization to the next level.
When I first came to NYU, I was interested in entrepreneurship. And for there to be a physical space, real coaches, in person, it is the reason that I'm founding a company at all.
The Startup Accelerator was a 3-part program for undergrads and graduate students who want to start their own startup.
The first one is the bootcamp. That's where you come in with an idea and expand upon it to figure out if it's something worth pursuing.
We want you to be sure that, one, it's an idea you want to work on, and two, it's an idea that might have legs.
Then you move into the sprint. In the sprint, you define who your ideal customer profile is within that idea.
So doing multiple interviews with potential users, understanding what their needs are, what their pains are, and how you go about solving them.
We had to hit like 50 user interviews by the end of the 2 weeks.
It really shifted our focus of who we were selling to. It was definitely a good way to take a step back and really make sure that we're building the right thing.
That was so valuable because we still do it to this day as like a larger company, getting in the habit and the discipline of like going out of your way to seek customers.
Third is the Summer Launchpad, in which you build your business and iterate on exactly what you want to do, how you want to market, how you want to sell, and what your product will look like.
I thought like startup would be like, you have a problem, and if I get the best solution, I win. But there are so many factors.
Whether it's how to actually like operate and run a business, whether it's how you talk to investors, how you run a sales call, how you build a pilot.
They've really taught us that here by bringing in all these different speakers from every different industry, investors, and people who have done this before, who have both succeeded and failed.
We give them the mentorship, a little bit of grant funding, and lots of in-kind services to get incorporated.
Honestly, the greatest part about this program for me was being able to have a mentor.
Mentorship.
Having the mentorship.
Mentorship is one of the best parts of the program.
It's holding you accountable because we do have to come in and present every week, meet with our mentors and meet with our coaches. We're built a board of 2 to 3 investors, and then we also are paired with 3 entrepreneur mentors, people who are in our shoes and have succeeded through the pathway over many years.
Founders get access to real knowledge and real truth. The team here works with founders to really understand what it takes to raise capital, what it takes to be a venture scale company. And this is actually not always the case in some other programs where people sort of just cheerlead founders on.
It's impossible to know your blind spots and your weak spots on whatever business you're launching, and you need people to point those out to you. It's the tough advice that actually tends to be the most helpful in the long run.
The problems that they're dealing with is something that I have experienced. And if I can't answer the questions, I've interacted with plenty of people that have. So I try to connect and help them find answers.
It can be a lonely world when you're starting a startup, and to be in a room with people who are in your shoes doing the same thing has been really valuable.
I am a Tandon alum, so I was very tempted to approach startup life from the viewpoint of an engineer. But here, I got to meet other teams who are in business school or in art school. Or just being in contact with these teams helped me widen my view of what skill sets are needed to get something off the ground.
When I went into this program, our organization did maximum $4,000 in annual revenue, and now fast forward in 2025, we do multiple millions a year.
They gave me, without the $10,000, we do not exist. If they didn't take me in, it would have been a very different life. We're a larger company now, and we are growing really quickly. We do like $40 million of annual recurring revenue. We have about 80 to 100 people working at Rilla, so we're growing really fast. Not an early stage company anymore.
When people think of entrepreneurs, they think wealthy, rich, lots of money. The reality is it's the hardest possible work. It's madness. But the most important thing is this hard work that occurs is the reward. It's the journey that truly changes and shapes you.
Every single day you come into this program, they want you to be your best.
Ultimately, I think having the support, having the structure, getting introductions, it's an opportunity that's sitting here. It doesn't cost money. You just have to do a little work, which you're gonna have to do anyway. So why not have this entire institute supporting your idea? It's a no-brainer.